hit video. Or do we stay live? No, we live.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm waiting for the day that we can just go and hit the YouTube app and we can hit go live.
We need 1,000 people to do that.
Yes, y'all. We need y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to share. Sharing is caring. Don't be keeping the McRae Kingz to yourself. It's enough for us to go around. Don't be keeping us to yourself. So, you know, when you leave this live,
we only need
the next time we come on, you should have one other person watching with you.
We only need 52 people.
Yes.
So let's say 53 or 54 to get us over 1,000.
Yeah.
So that if that one idiot comes that always every day add us and take us away, you know, if they do that, I won't, because I'll be a pissed bitch. I get $9.99 and that person come and add, and then 5 seconds later they remove themselves and I'm back at $9.99. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna be mad.
It always happens that way.
I'm gonna be mad. You know, the other day I was mad when 3 people left. I was like, oh, are you kidding me?
Don't speak that.
But then 3 more came right back yesterday, and I was like, okay, well, I can appreciate this, but like, I'm mad because if those 3 wouldn't have did what they did for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I know why some of them are leaving. It is fine. It's okay. Because if you thought that's what our platform was built on, then so be it. Because it's not about that.
We ain't giving that. We ain't even gonna give that no energy or no name either.
Like somebody yesterday was like, I don't know how I didn't know about y'all, but they watched one of those videos. And I said, please don't think this is our platform in my mind. I said, because it really isn't.
Right.
And then somebody I've been talking to, they added me on Facebook, and they started talking yesterday about that situation. And I'm like, well, have you been watching me and Tramel's videos? We don't even do videos about that person anymore. Now, I'm not going to say if they don't do something in the public eye that we won't report on it, because I'm not going to say that. But what I'm not going to do is just sit around and talk about a person just because I can. That's not who I am.
Right.
Because that didn't happen that way.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, Mr. Man sent me catfish pictures, took me out to eat, and I was dead set on him making me mad. And first of all, he showed up late, so I was already mad at that. And then on top of showing up late, he wasn't who he said he was, because the pictures was him of when he was in his 20s, and he was good in like 50-something years old. And at the time, I was only like, I had to be like 28, 29. So I was already like beyond pissed.
So you know what I don't understand about people like that?
Because his rationale was it's him. His ration was
his rationale was that you was gonna just change your mind. You wasn't gonna use
I can't say it's not you in the picture if it's you.
Right.
Like, I can't not sit and say that you sent me a picture of somebody else when it's you. It's just not you now.
Right, but what do they think? They think that when you see them, that you're just gonna overlook the fact that because you don't look like you looked in the picture.
No, because they were a nice person. You supposed to go for their personality. It's not that. You lied to me. People don't realize that's a lie. When you don't look like that now, and you're lying. And he lied. And you know, when he's like, well, I'm going to take you to dinner and I'm going to pay for it. And I said, okay. And I started ordering a whole bunch of food, and then it clicked in my head, no, bitch, drinks. If you want him to have to pay a lot of money, drinks.
Well, I'm not
so I sat there and I drank like a fish. And he paid for all of it. And then we went to some Chinese restaurant, and she said, would you like dessert? Yes. I do. And he was like, you real hungry, ain't you? I'm a big bitch, honey. Yes, I'm real hungry. I'm real hungry.
But you know what? That infuriates me. They used to infuriate me. And that's why I stopped, like when I was single, that's why I stopped going on those websites and trying to meet people. Because I kid you not, every single time I tried to meet somebody on one of those websites, it was a lie. They sent me a picture of them when they was 2 years old. When they was 2 damn years old, and then they come looking like an anteater.
I had a boy send me a picture of his cousin. The cousin was fine. And he actually ended up telling me it wasn't him in the picture, it was his cousin, and he wanted to meet me. I met him, and I was mad because he waited till it was time to meet to want to tell me the truth. But I was mad because he looked better than his cousin. And I'm like, why would you use somebody's picture when in actuality you look better than them? Not and I was just blown, and I was like, and he was like, well, I really like, well, then
you should have been honest.
That's nice that you really like me.
Exit right to New York,
but at the same time,
New York 8 South, New York 12
you're a
South,
liar.
Downtown Utica.
And I can't. If you lie to me about the way you look, you'll lie to me about anything.
Right.
Anything. So I can't. I can't roll with you like that.
Sometimes people just want what they want, and they'll do anything to get what they want,
But your personality is not going to make me overlook a lie. I don't care how nice you are.
Right.
Because I just feel if you lie to me now, God forbid we get involved, you're really going to lie to me.
Right.
I can tell anything but a lie.
So what else? So we covered that. We covered, living in your truth includes, living in your truth.
Right.
So what else is a part of you being your best self, putting your best
in a
foot
quarter of a
forward?
mile.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay to the left to New York 5 West, New York 8 South.
A lot of times you have to be honest with yourself as well.
Yeah.
It's not just other people. You have to be honest with yourself.
Right.
Sometimes you have to sit back and evaluate and say,
good, bad, or ugly.
Right. I had to look at myself and figure out, what am I doing wrong that I keep attracting the same type of people? Is it I'm attracting these people, or is it that I'm going after the same type of people?
Exit to Burstone Road.
And then I realized that I was going after the same type of people. You're not attracting the same type of people. You're going after the same type of people. And in the process of going after the same type of people.
And then came me. Right.
And then after going after the same type of people, I had to check and reevaluate myself to do a better job on what I was attracting. And what I was attracted to, I should say. And then came you. And now I'm married, so I don't have to worry about that no more.
Right, you ain't got to worry about that no more.
But sometimes when you have to look at yourself in the mirror, like I said yesterday, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to realize you're your problem.
Right, own your shit.
It's easy to blame everybody else, but when you realize you're your problem, that becomes even a bigger problem.
Right.
Because people don't want to admit that. People don't want to say, I'm my own problem. Can't possibly be me. What am I doing wrong? I'm perfect. No, boo-boo.
Did you just see what I saw?
Babe, I didn't...
Color Time. Color Time, rent to own. Remember them? I thought they was gone out of business, child.
I didn't see nothing.
It was back there.
Well, look at where we at, child.
Oh, yeah, child. Let me lock my door.
Where am I getting off at this
I don't know.
I remember we was over here before.
I hope we ain't getting off in the hood.
No, we was over here before because remember we came
I remember that back there.
I think we going to where...
In half a mile, exit right.
I think we going to where I took you that day. When we went over there and they said you didn't have an appointment.
Oh, yeah.
I think
but that's that way.
No, remember I had to come this way.
Oh, okay.
That's how I know where I'm at, because I remember driving over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yep. Yeah, but guys, just there's so many things that you have to really look at when it comes to you living your best life and being the best you can be. You got to own everything. You got to own the good, the bad, the ugly. You got to own your mistakes that you made. You got to own all the little devious little things that you did. You got to own all of that. And then
if you ain't happy, can't nobody make you happy.
Yeah, and then what you have to do, guys, is you have to forgive yourself. You really do. You have to forgive yourself for all of the things that you need to forgive yourself for, and then you have to move forward. Okay? And once you're able to do all those things and live in your truth and just evaluate yourself, you can really that's a stepping stone for you living your best life, because everything else falls into place. I think think everything falls into place once you do those things. I know for me, like on a mental level, you know how I go through anxiety, Joseph, and you know, I go through my anxiety and I go through my mood swings and stuff like that.
Turn right on Newell Street, then turn right.
And I tell people all the time that
she told me
I have a therapist that gives me the tools to deal with me.
Turn right on Newell Street, then turn right on Sunset Avenue.
This is where she told me to go.
Is this it?
This is where she told me to go. Because she said before I turn. Is this it? I don't think so. I think I need to.
Cool.
No, because she told me don't turn on Sunset. Talk to the people.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to get you where you going.
No, you good. Because I'm trying to. But this ain't. If it's. I don't know if it's the right thing.
And then that damn thing talking is getting on my damn nerves.
I want to say this is where she want me to be.
What is
right
the name
here.
of the place, Papa?
I don't know.
Okay.
This is Bennett. This is right. And she said before I turn. She said before I get to.
That's Sunset.
This is Sunset. I was in the right spot. Okay.
Turn right on Sunset Avenue.
That's fine. I was in the right
Sorry,
spot.
guys. It's not that we're ignoring you. We're trying to get to this
go.
doctor's appointment.
I just wanted to make sure I was in the right spot because I was. That's where she told me to go. But I guess she thought I was coming
Destination is on your right.
from the opposite direction. So let me go back.
Oh, I didn't know Medina was up in here. Hey, Medina. Medina, Jomel is going to the groomers next week. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what he looks like once he gets his hair cut and gets his nails cut and everything. I can't wait to see what he looks like. I know, I see it. We need to get us a sandwich from there.
Are they good? You gotta look at their reviews. Look at the name and look at their reviews while I'm in here. I gotta pee.
Thank you guys so much. Listen, let me tell you something. The people that watch us, they love us, and I really have to give you. I really got to give y'all props for that. Listen, we got 9 people in the room, in the chat, and 9 people liked our video. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys so much. Oh God.
What?
Papa, you have to call this lady.
No, this is it. She told me. I know it's an imaging thing.
Is this it?
This is it. This is where she told me to go. Because she told me to make a left before I got to put the thing in the window. I'm gonna park right here, and I can go right here. She said it's the 4th entrance.
Yeah.
But is it the 4th entrance this way, or is it the 4th entrance?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to figure it out.
Are they gonna let you in? 11 o'clock.
Well, it looked like a big place. They got a waiting room.
20 minutes.
So we got some time to talk to the people. Yes, we got some time to talk to the people. So guys, let's move on with living your best life or being your best you.
Yes.
It also includes, your appearance, what you look like.
Now I can read the comment.
What you look like, your appearance. What do you want to? How do you want to present yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like me with my hair and my clothes and stuff like that. I love clothes, and we got too many clothes. We got too many of them. But I love like especially when I'm getting ready to go to like a formal affair and stuff like that, I love getting dressed up and stuff like that. My mother always told me, she said, don't ever go anywhere without looking your best.
Do they say closed?
And I remember,
oh my God, I gotta pee.
I remember my mom used to put on makeup just to go to the corner store.
You drinking that coffee?
Yes, my mama used to tell me always make sure you look your best when you go anywhere. So, and Joseph gets
I'm
on
gonna go
me.
inside. And
Okay.
you keep talking to the people.
And Joseph gets on me because I take 10,000 hours when we get ready to go to, like when we go to the grocery store, I got to get dressed.
Child, it's ridiculous.
I got to put on,
you
I
gotta
got
look
to
like
make sure
this
my
just to go
hair,
to the corner store.
I got to make sure my hair look good. I got to make sure,
I'ma leave
you know,
everything.
even if I got on something bummy,
Bye, y'all.
I got to make sure
I'm going
it look
into
cute.
the doctor.
I got to make sure it look cute. You know, I got to always make sure I look good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's one of the ways that I am my best self, is because I take pride in the way I look. I take pride in the way I dress. Everything, you know, everything across the board when it comes to appearance. I try my best to put my best foot forward when it comes to my appearance. Another part of living your best life is, what do you want to exude? You know, one of my favorite sayings is, you get what you give. You know, and exactly that's what I mean by, what do you want to exude? Do you want to come across as a nice person? Do you want to come across as this bitch, a bitch, just being a bitch? Because some people like doing that. Some people like being bitchy and like being, you know, showing people that side of them all the time. I, on the other hand, I would rather show the happy side of me than to show any other side of me. You know, if any of you guys were to meet me in person, you would see a smile on my face. I'm always smiling. I'm always engaging with people. So, you know, that's how I present myself. And when I do that, people, you know, give me the same thing back. I receive the same thing back. That's what I meant when I said, you get what you give. Whatever you give out is what's going to be given back to you, for the most part. You know, there are those times when people try to disrespect you or be insulting or try to do things to get a rise out of you and so on and so forth. But for the most part, you have the power and the control over that. You have the power and control to exude something other than the negativity, even when negativity comes your way. Sometimes my pastor always says, pick your battles. You gotta pick your battles when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick your battles. And you know, every time somebody says or does something negative towards you does not require a reaction. Sometimes people say things about me and I'll be looking at them like this. Okay. Yeah, you said. Yeah, and y'all stop. Another thing is to try not to get in your feelings or allow somebody to take you out of your element. You know, stop allowing people to take you out of your element. You know, people sometimes can be mean. People can sometimes say some mean and hurtful things. And the only thing you can do is react. And when you react, you have the choice of reacting in a positive way or reacting in a negative way. I pick my battles. I really do. I really pick my battles. Like, we were having a conversation with some of our friends about, you know, some of the stuff that people say to us, some of the messages that we get on our Facebook page and on YouTube. We were talking about that and how, you know, frustrating it can be. You know, it's like now where before we would just, oh God, it would be horrible. It would be horrible. It would just make us just want to just not want to do anything or be on here. To now, it's like it go in one ear and out the other. You are not going to take me out my element, and you can best believe if you ever take me out my element, child, that time of reckoning, this mouth right here, oh child, don't get it twisted. I can be the nicest person in the world, but trust me, I've been to the school of reading. I have a PhD to read a bitch. Read a bitch for filth, for dog shit. I can read a bitch. But I pick my battles. Yes, you're right, Medina. Some people do use that acting like a bitch as a defense mechanism. As you know, they use it as a cover up. They cover up something. You know, they feel like that's a protection for them. You know, some people can be a bitch because they feel like they always have to protect themselves. They always have to have that guard up. You know, and some people take it and turn it into a positive. You know what I'm saying? Some people take it and turn it into a positive. My sister, my younger sister, she used to call me a bitch all the time. I used to say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for calling me that. I really do. I appreciate you for calling me that. Because when I'm acting like one, I hope I'm acting like the biggest and the best one. If I'm acting like one, but I don't carry on like that. I don't carry on like that no more. You know, that's another thing when it comes to living your best and being your best you. Is guys, y'all, I don't care. Y'all can say this until y'all blue in the face about age being nothing but a number, but age is more than just a number. Trust me when I tell you, age matters. Listen, when I turned 50 years old, it was a different, I don't know what it was. It was just something just that came over me, and I came into myself a totally different way. It was a sense of maturity, you know, just looking at life in a totally different way. And I learned how to appreciate a lot of things that I didn't appreciate before. And I learned how to own all of this, you know. I so many times I see people get upset when they turn 30. I'm like, child, you turned 30 and you think you old? You really think you old when you just turned 30? Child, you ain't nothing but a gristle bone. When I turned 50, it was just this sense of distinguished to it. I just felt like this distinguished gentleman. And then, you know, I'll never forget one experience that I had. When I was living in Newark. Now, I lived in Newark, New Jersey, which is the hood, child. And I remember I was going to the corner store, and this man, the man in the corner store, he called me OG. And I was like, he was like, yo, he was like, yeah, he said, let me help you out, OG. And when he said that to me, I was like, damn, I'm that old. And I went home and looked at myself in the mirror. I said, well, you got gray hair on your face. And I just felt like I was a part of a new club. You know what I'm saying? So your age does play a part in you being your best you too. Consider that. You know, what I'm going to say is act your age. Act your age. Ladies, if you're 50 years old, you ain't got no business out there with no Daisy Dukes on. If you 50 years old, you ain't got no business with no skirt on that is past your thighs. But then, you know what? I can't say that. I can't say that because that's me judging. That's me judging. Listen, if you got the body to wear a skirt that's above your thighs, then by all means, go right on ahead and do it. But if you ain't got the body for all of that, then you might want to rethink that. You might want to look in the mirror and rethink that. Yeah. That's just like this hair. Y'all don't know. This is the first time that I've ever worn my hair this long. I've ever worn hair this long. So because I was always afraid. As much as I am, and I have to explain to you guys my gender. As much as I am and as androgynous as I can be, I never want to look like a female, because I'm not a female. I'm a man. I love being a man. I love everything about being a man. I'm not trying to be a woman or anything like that. But this is the longest that I've ever worn my hair, because I didn't want to appear as though I was looking like a girl or something like that. And so when I got the compliments on it, when I wore it on camera, because I wasn't gonna wear it on camera, I was gonna put it in a ponytail and I was just gonna have it, where nobody could see it. But when I got the compliments from everybody saying that they loved my hair, I was like, wow, maybe I should wear it like this more often. But I'm gonna wait until the spring. I'm gonna wait till the fall time, y'all. It's hot. This shit is hot. This hair is hot. Well, this is like Brazilian kinky. It's like kinky, wavy, kinky. And so it's real thick. It's thick. See, it's thick. And so yeah, it's hot. It's hot on my head. And but I'm changing my hairstyle today. I got a brand new hairstyle that I done came up with, and I'm gonna change it. And trust me, y'all are going to love it. Y'all gonna be shocked and amazed at my new hairstyle. Let me just read some of these comments. Let's see. Thank you, Blogs and Fishing. You really like my hair long? Because I was thinking about doing it long again. But with a different type of hair. And then the hair costs, y'all, hair is expensive. I don't be having the money for all of that stuff. And then, where we live at, there's no beauty supply store, so I have to order all my hair and all my supplies and stuff. I have to order off of Amazon, because there's like no black beauty supply stores where we are. Well, we actually in Utica today. I was hoping that maybe Joseph might want to, help me find a beauty supply store so I can get me some bundles. Yeah, this hair thing, it can be very, very, it can be expensive. This is, I budget. This ain't my hair, child. Let me tell y'all something. I am bald. I'm bald, right here. Don't no hair grow in this region. I did all this myself. I did this all by myself. I learned how to do it all on my own. I learned how to do it by watching YouTube videos of different people that showed me how to do they call it man unit or man weaves. And I just perfected it in a way in which that it works for me. So understand this. I am bald up under here. I don't have no hair. No hair grows here. I have to create this whole hairline. I created that. I did all that. I created that. It's well, now it's not a task. Simply because I've mastered it. You understand what I'm saying? Like when I get ready to go do my hair, I know exactly what to do. Yes, I'm bald. Let's see. Yes, and then I just found out my brother-in-law sells hair, so I got to get with my brother-in-law so he can give me some of that good hair, because he did Joseph told me that he sells good hair. So my brother-in-law, hopefully he'll be able to give me the hook up. I ain't never met my brother-in-law before, so I'm gonna meet him soon. Hey, whoever that is, Mia 2000. How you doing? Yes, blogs and fiction. I create this hairline. Let me show y'all. See, because I ain't got no shame in my game. This hairline, I created this. This is, I did all this. All this is fake. All of this is fake. I created this. All on my own. And I created it in a way in which I can wear my hair out like this, or I can pull it back and I can put it in a ponytail. Yes, I got my little brush with me. Yes, I got my little brush. Yes, I can have me a little ponytail service going on. Yes, I got me a little ponytail. I got my rubber band. Where's my rubber bands? Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. Got my rubber band. I could make me a little ponytail. Now watch. I'm going to show y'all something with this. I got my ponytail, right? Now I could braid it, but if I wanted to look right. Now I'm gonna let y'all see the back. Y'all see the back. Hold on. Hold on, let me show y'all the back so y'all can see how the ponytail look. It looked like it's growing right out of my head. Let's see. There I go. Y'all see the back? Y'all see the back? There we go. Yes, so as you guys can see, I'm very creative. I dabble in a whole lot of stuff. I sew. I learned how to sew. I taught myself how to sew. And so I make a lot of my clothes I make. Listen, when you on a fixed income and you disabled and you on a fixed income and you get a check once a month, you learn how to do certain things. And I've learned how to do certain things. I know how to sew. I can make shirts. I can make pants. I can make blazers. I can make sheets. I can make curtains. I know how to, I taught myself how to use a sewing machine. And a whole lot of other things. I make my own crowns, like the crown that you guys see me wear. I made that crown. You know, and that's another part of me, you know, living my best life and being my best self, is that I've learned how to become self-sufficient when it comes to me, taking care of me and looking good. Just because I'm poor don't mean I don't have to. I have to look poor. I don't have to look poor. I can go in my sewing room and I can make me a whole outfit in less than an hour. Yeah. So that's a part of me being who I am. And me giving you exactly what I give you. I give you the best of me. We both give you the best of us. It's a great feeling when you can live in your truth. It really is. It's a great feeling. Where's child? I took the tablet. Lord have mercy. So I'm going to take the time out. I'm going to read some of y'all comments. Because Joseph just left me. You guys, I hope you don't mind. I need to drink this water. I've been drinking water. Guys, go and get the coldest water bottle. This thing is amazing. It's amazing. It keeps your water cold for I think like 36 hours. And it is amazing. I'm telling you, I wake up in the morning, like I have this on my nightstand when I go to sleep at night. I wake up in the morning and there's still ice in here. Oh boy. You like the ponytail? You like the ponytail blogs and fiction? Who was that said it's giving them life? You like... I got to get out the car so I can show y'all what I got on and how I look. Let me get out the car and show y'all. Hold on for a second, guys. I'm going to take y'all for a little stroll while we out here. We out here in Utica. Oh, gosh. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. We out here in Utica, New York. I can't see the camera, but let me see. Can y'all see me? This is what I got on today. Oh yeah, child. Let me get back in this car. It's kind of warm. It's kind of hot out today. Oh. All right, I'm putting y'all back. All righty, here we go. We're back. Yes, we are back. Oh boy. Oh, it's such a beautiful day outside. It's beautiful outside, guys. I hope that it's beautiful wherever you are and you get a chance to get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. Yes, I know. I didn't go anywhere. I only went outside the car. That's why I didn't have my mask on. But under normal circumstances, I have my mask on. I got masks like y'all think I'm playing. We practice social distancing. These are all our masks. These are all our masks. This one right here is like the hospital quality mask. I love this one because it filters out everything. Yes, it is. I love it because it's a lot better than these little flimsy little things right here. But yes, we social distance. I got my hand sanitizer. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, my pocketbook, child. This is one of my pocketbooks. Ooh. Yes, I carry a pocketbook. And anybody got a problem with it, tough. Yes. This is one of my pocketbooks. This is my Gucci. I carry a pocketbook everywhere I go. Oh, sewing is easy. You know what? Sewing is easier than what people think. People are so afraid of the sewing machine, and you know, people think. Listen, it's so easy. If you can thread a sewing machine, then you can sew. I'm gonna tell you that. If you thread a sewing machine, you can sew. I've become so good at. I started sewing back in 2005. And I've become so good at it that I don't even need a pattern to sew. I can like make something like right off the top of my head. I can like cut a piece of fabric and make something like right off the top of my head. That's how good I've become at it. Same thing with the hair. Well, I've always been like that. I'm a musician. I'm a self-taught musician. I went to school and I studied music, but I am a self-taught musician. I taught myself how to play the piano. I taught myself how to play the organ. I used to play the organ in church, and I know how to play just about every instrument there is. When that's your major in college, they make you learn as many instruments as you possibly could. But by the time I got to college, I had learned how to play. I had taught myself how to play most of the woodwind instruments and most of the brass instruments. I taught myself how to play. The only thing that was really hard for me was string instruments like the violin and the guitar, and you know, those type of string instruments were like really difficult for me. I can play them a little, but not as well as I can play piano or play organ. Those are like my main instruments that I've always played when I worked in the music industry. I used to play you know, for different artists and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a part of me. That's a part of me being my best self. Although I don't play anymore professionally, I don't. And people ask me all the time, well, what happened to you? Why aren't you in the music industry anymore? I still am a part of the music industry. I do little projects here and there, but I'm not a full, that's not my career anymore. It's not my career anymore. But I've done some background singing. I've done just about everything there is to do in the music industry. I do have some records that are out. If you guys are ever interested in wanting to hear some of the records that I did, I will put those links in the description box of this video. Oh, really? Yeah, it was natural to me. It really was. Playing instruments was natural to me. My dad was a musician. My dad was a singer in a very popular group back in the 60s and the 70s. If you guys ever heard of Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, my dad was one of the original members of Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Thank you, Medina.